Alright, guys. Well, turns out, you know what? We got enough time for today for another session. Let's make some more progress. Second. Alright, Hawk's Cry Cliff is where that bounty is. Speak to mid.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Alright, we got a main quest side quest. What's up?
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause.
Alright, she's an
But
engineer.
I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. All right.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff
Oh,
it needs
well,
making
we
from.
gotta get some
The
materials.
other materials I can work
myths.
myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Okay, getting to work. Hopefully you can preemptively grab all that stuff.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Alright, well...
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time. You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
How's it coming along?
Nearly there.
Alright, Blackthorn, got any...
Blackthorn, you bit.
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Supply kit. Sketches of ineffable devices seemingly drawn from the pages of a mad alchemist notebook. And a list of the equally exotic alloys from which such things were smithed.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks.
Was wondering where you'd got. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
The noxious vapors that spilled from the cracks around a certain door in Sidolphus Telemon's Deadland hideout would sting the eyes and burn the nose of anyone who strayed too close. Combining every ingredient on this list would no doubt produce a similar result.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Oh, okay.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Oh, on the pier. Okay. Go down.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
oil in this.
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought...
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat.
You need
There's
backup
holes
carpenters.
need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the court. I'll ask Martha if she...
Gotta travel all the way to Martha's Rest again? Okay. Oh, right, I have to change my... Now that I'm not using the Phoenix anymore. Gotta change my, Yep, okay. I got the Garuda one now. I'm gonna need your carpenter, Martha.
Ah, Clive. What?
Home.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, ain't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find it?
He went up to Cressida, as far as I know.
I'll look for him there.
Oh, gotta find a carpenter. Alright, over here. Hawk's Cry Cliff is over here. Guess we can just look around for the bounty. Let's try the Titanic block, I guess. Is where in Hawk's Cry Cliff is it? Torgal doesn't seem to be able to transform anymore. Wow. Oh, normal wyvern. What the hell is this thing? I just look it up again. Here, it's not Hawk's Cry Cliff anymore. There's more enemies over there. Let's take a look. Isn't that a little area over here? Just a little, well, it does lead further. Maybe there's something here. Dead. Alright, let's just take a look. Northern section, yeah, okay. That's what it is. Okay. Alright, I was... Okay, you just had to go further north. That's all it was. Hard not to fall into certain patterns once you get the ball. Oh, perfect. Technically an odd hill. Oh no, right here. Oh, that was a slime. Blonde Prince. Worth a lot of renown.
Will you take us unawares, did you? Let's roll ready. Soil and stone! Let's roll ready.
Dual cast wolves. Damn, what is that? Oh my god, it's kind of hard to see. Oh shoot, damn. Oh, I'm so salty it came down to like that much. Alright. I do kind of have an idea about what to do here. It's kind of annoying that...
Come on.
Kind of gallop across the land. I'm guessing this is where you get the massive gelatinous whatever. Right? My stinginess of using potions is really screwing me over. I keep thinking like, I don't have to use it. He's almost done. And then bad things happen. I have to start with the Garuda. I have to start with the Garuda. That was so much more work than it had to be. I got kind of scrambly towards the end there. Level up. Gelatinous mass, there it is. The wild flan excretes a sickly sweet, viscous ooze that is meant to lure would-be predators into devouring it, at which the time the powerful toxins within its flesh will paralyze the victim, allowing the flan to envelop and slowly dissolve it over a period of 17 nights, up to 7 of which the victim spends alive, obtained by defeating the flan prince.
Well, it's dead now.
I gotta get better at the parrying thing. Maybe I just wasn't using my cooldowns well enough. Here. The ruins are probably going to have some kind of... I'm going to have some kind of enemy there, or we're going to find some more secrets. Yes, we're gonna get the enemy. The enemy. Really.
You do, Bernard.
Oh. Building a workshop, you say? And if Martha didn't mind me being gone,
Of course.
Got to beat those enemies. Oh.
Well, that there is Cressida. But I came up here hoping to visit.
Oh, we gotta beat the fiends for him.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with...
It's the lead.
I have not used blind justice very much, actually. Maybe I should try it.
This shouldn't take long.
Can't see shit in here. More? This? Oh, whoa.
slow.
Nothing extraordinary.
That should do it.
Thank you, son.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Do we go to the edge? Let's take- Oh, there's something we missed. Yeah, probably nothing super interesting. But, yeah. Alright, Mid. That took a while. Maybe it's back time to our regular adventure.
Jill looked white as a sheet when it went.
I can't wait to see what Mid's going to build us this time.
Back, are ya? What's that for?
Grindstone. Whoa, okay. And when he lifted his fists, beneath them was found naught but dust.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh, I need a scarletite though. I have the Drake Slayer belt already, so I need
Anything
one
else?
more scarletite. I don't think they sell it though.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Quite the opposite, like father. Coin purse weighing you down?
That's alright. Let's save for the music stuff.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you need? Summer storm, that one. I'll make this.
Let's see what the sword looks like. Oh, it's a... Yeah, it's a broader sword with a weird, like, halberd thing at the end. I don't know if that's, like... Yeah, I don't know. It's like a little mini halberd at the end of the sword. I haven't talked to Tomes in a while. Let's see if we level up from the lore.
Tome says he's looking for books about Torby. I know.
How good it is to see you, Clive. From the moment of her very... And so... As to why she has stayed away... Did you know? But once there, until it was taken away, I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Slow
you wish
down.
To study the tomes?
When we find out anything about Torgal, you'll be the first to know.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
I don't know if I have a renown reward. It might be a bit longer for that.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Alright, you got everything you wanted.
Alright, Clive? You've all...
I am.
That's brilliant.
Is that...
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything. So as soon as Bernard...
Alright, 290 renown might be enough.
That's my good deed for the
Quest
day
2?
done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh, multiple quests. Never mind.
Talia.
Recovering.
Of course. Take a
I'll do my... Oh, Gav was looking...
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He must have found...
Alright, what's this guy's side quest?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with... I'm afraid of what happens if I face it. Really?
You don't need me to answer that.
Wait, what? People
I
die
hope as
for
much as
removing
you
a
that
mark
one
on
day
their
bearers
cheek.
can walk among others as equals. And we must lift that, but the operation may be dangerous.
I know. But griping about...
I know you...
Unfortunately, something I can't do with the infirmaries.
Just tell me...
No one knows Herb Lord like... Unfortunately for you, I do.
We're gathering.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing.
Which team?
Coles. They were moving in for their... A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas, and they should be back by now. I can't...
They know the...
But what if before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this. But I never really thought how my word...
I'll go...
Thank you. The plan was to intercept the slave...
That should be...
Okay. Oh, right, I forgot. I gotta go check the renown stuff. Maybe something useful.
Oh, I wasn't expecting.
Oh, I'm 5 renown
Come
away.
again. I
Bleh.
may have more for you.
Jill looked white as a sheet when he brought her.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him
Very
in.
Game of Thronesy.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name
was
Fenrir. Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, just when his
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting
No,
those
don't remind
bastards
me.
to Kingdom Come, Jill...
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth, just this very moment.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Wait, what? Why do you need me to introduce you guys? It's fine. Chop chop, dig dig. Sometime later.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, but I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Alright, it better be something useful, hopefully.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour with him.
Always gotta talk to Vivian.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circle. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing. If only we knew for certain.
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
What?
Word.
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Damn. There's always something around here.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy!
Well, you figured out where you
Tap
were.
the cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Alright, maybe he figures something out. Oh boy, yeah. This game really likes like cutting to everybody. It's clearly supposed to be like a parody of the French castle, right?
The Dalmatian
Versailles.
government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention.
Olivia didn't even do anything.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
Wow.
The
A bunch of sycophants over here.
debt. May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Dion's not liking this.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets
Dion's
they can.
not agreeing.
And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a
Oh,
piece
he's
of
planning on
parchment?
betraying them. Okay.
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own
about
dominant to meet him.
he
and
got
while His
rocked
Highness would
pretty
of
hard.
course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper...
He's got a conscience. He can't,
There will be
not
losses,
enjoying this.
It is true.
Doesn't like this plan.
Yet for every citizen
Oh,
who
yeah,
falls,
just in case you didn't figure out he was
another
super
can be
evil, he
bred.
gives this like, it's okay if our
For
guys
every
die.
home that
We
burns,
can just breed more.
another can be built.
Yeah. No big deal.
The Empire will live on.
This from the guy who a couple of scenes ago was talking about how like, oh, we're just servants of the people, whatever. And then now he goes, all right, no big deal if they die or our houses get burnt down.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself.
Keep pushing him. Hey, he might turn on you.
Turn to your camp.
Well, I guess people never...
And await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
She has a very Marjorie look.
May Gregor forgive you.
do the astrologers augur?
Oh, we going for
The stars are in
astrology.
agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Okay, you gonna listen to your wife who betrayed her previous husband and got him killed. Huh. I wonder who's more trustworthy here.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The Littlands have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalind, which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was.
Then I have questions for you.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See
Damn,
that they're
he
added
comes
to my
bearing
nephew's
gifts.
coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists'
Coincidentally, that was the last piece of intel we
the final
needed.
piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Alright, where are we gonna go next?
Come here and I'll show you.
Dalmek doesn't seem to be very threatening anymore without their dominance, so who are we gonna go
It is
fight
known
next?
that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Heya, or Black Galleon,
Hey, oh, because
she boasts a vessel nigh as swift,
because
and
their king
every
is
bit
Odin.
as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A
Ein
fitting
Heya
flagship
are
for a
supposed to
land
be
apart,
servants of Odin.
her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts? Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves.
It's like going around the southern tip of Africa. They used to have to do that, but
The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends?
alright, they just cut
Reports
through,
suggest
cut
they
through
made
on
not
land.
for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Ugh, more drop frames. Shit's annoying.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. It may well have gone
Gotta
cold
go to the
by
desert now. Alright,
but
time
as
for
they
the
say in
desert
the Republic, all
environment.
roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
My boy.
Mid's finished outfitting her little work.
Otto.
You're not going in there?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for
No, the
Rosina
Desert
Gallimil,
Fox was a
Suncaller,
German commander during World War II who fought in the
Alicia,
African
an old associate of Sid's,
fight versus the Allies.
and only Sid's.
There's a Gundam
All I
Seed
know is
character
the
that's
name,
also based off of him.
and that they used to meet at the Gallimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
So, what about your uncle?
Don't look so worried.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle.
We shall.
Go south. Oh. Alright, I guess we do a side quest first. No Shiva Dominant with you. Jill's not gonna hang out with you anymore, but we do get. Yes. See that streak of green. Oh, that's just like the sunlight.
Cole.
Just about.
Doris sent me to find you.
I sent a runner to the Daemon.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing. I want to help them, Sid.
You made the right decision.
The goblins...
You have duties to attend to.
All right. And please...
I won't let that.
Thank you.
Don't thank me.
Alright, yet another thing.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Oh, can't wait.
Shouldn't have.
down, sorry. Yeah, I gotta remember, immediately after you do the perfect guard, you have to do square instead of the other buttons. That won't give you the bone necklace. Very little rhyme and even less reason went into the creation of this ghastly neck ornament. The bones strung along its crude twine, most likely belonging to those unfortunate enough to meet its maker. Oh, I don't think we got one of those before.
A friend. Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom. Safety.
Sid. You weren't...
This man risked his life.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to...
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh. 20. Oh, it's right there.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Or...
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Immediately go back to hideaway. Alright.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
If I just... Or maybe I wouldn't.
Call on the other.
No. What kind of leader? I should have urged greater caution.
We swore this...
It's good to see you safe and well.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers, no one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than...
We all know how much bravery...
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Thank you. I sometimes... But I'm a Cursebreaker.
You will.
Alright, that should put us into the next tier for the renowned stuff. Breath of Fire. There are more hunts? There's definitely more hunts. Right? Yep, there it is. A hill to die. Oh, Oh, it's in Dalmatia. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature undeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude, not only of the desert traders, but of the curse breakers who risk life and limb with every trip through the Velcro.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Direwolf and Jess, what is it?
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Hell, direwolf and Jess. The direwolf subdues its prey by overwhelming it with a flurry of attacks that injure both body and spirit, stunning the creature and allowing for quick kill before it can recover. Increase combo damage by 5%. 5% is not that much. I'll have to give the other, not yet. Where's your stuff, buddy?
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the...
Oh, yes.
You'll do fine.
Thank you. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk 1, ill-conceived incision.
Oh, okay, so it's not just the tattoo.
Slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. And even success means I became a physica death.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only they toil in the shadows, risking life and limb. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is...
It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physica's duty to see that they do. Thank you.
Alright, off we go to the desert.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Yo, Arabian Nights music? What's going on?
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sand.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
This place is huge. Oh, there's some uncharted stuff over here. Oh, you can get your chocobo too. Probably a quest that you gotta come back here for later. Did it too early. Mithril belt. Hold on. That's some gear we can use. No, it's trash.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fire. He let me come with you. I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there with your brother and I, but you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Took a little stronger here. Hell dive. Time to fight. It's in the shade of like this giant tower.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
I know the building.
So, Lord Cook.
Oh, wasn't even. Oh, it's just a waypoint. Okay.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
The range isn't that good. So much more AP. I guess there's no reason to ever really grind, because you get so much more AP later on. have to climb the thing. Also, it's weird that Ambrosia can find you no matter where you are on the continent. Like the freaking Assassin's Creed horse. Hostile?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh, yeah, we really Assassin's Creed. They had an Assassin's Creed crossover with Final Fantasy 15, so I guess it's not that surprising.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Is she the desert hare? Would be a twist. Doesn't seem old enough though. Oh, Joshua's in the same Joshua's in the same inn.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Oh yeah, did you tell your uncle Josh was alive?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble.
Well,
we'll be
for just
leaving
blurting
soon
out
enough.
valuable intel.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Oh, wait.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Oh, alright. Time to fight.
Uncle? Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while.
Oh yeah, I guess it's time to go.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Oh, right, I don't have freaking...
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Yeah, whatever, might as well just use it. Use it.
So far from home.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance.
Why do you need to get out of here so bad?
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
I guess he wants to keep Ultima from you.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press him.
Hey, some more of these guys. Oh no, these are the Kupka's guys.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kup...
We have to get through there.
Not by...
By guile, then.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her?
And that she was working. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina.
That would certainly help.
And that's exactly...
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you...
Thank you. Oh,
no.
Well...
Well, he's a merchant. He knows the merchants.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name...
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the Strait. The owner's only a young sprig.
The Briar's Kiss, you said?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm a long-standing...
Then you should ask. He's been here for years. Knows the place, and it's try the baths.
Thank... Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business
he knows
do you
immediately.
have with the desert?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange...
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he'd...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business.
Alright, I guess. Sure, buddy. Enemies best. Make it clear you didn't kill anyone here.
Who are you working for?
He wanted...
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent.
Oh,
you know
he
who
knows.
I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
To the Lock of Leisure, then. To the Lock of Leisure.
Make for the Lock of Leisure.
Lights and pods!
We have any shops here? Oh, we do. Oh, okay.
Needed to a
Maybe I
silken
need-
softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fat.
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. So it was the... So much for Rosina.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is,
see that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Gotta say, an actual mastermind probably wouldn't gloat all this shit. So what do you want, buddy?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantry.
Alright, what do you need, buddy?
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
What trouble? If you're going to give us
manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did...
My apologies. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh.
Ha! It will be easy. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not...
And follow the crystals.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me.
You've heard?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to... Us common folk have hardly had a shard to... And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either.
Okay, someone's stealing... Someone's... Yeah, and you want to see Yuffie? Someone's stealing all these crystals.
Do you have a moment?
Depends.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be...
Well, we're a stone's throw. The soldiers guarding the mother crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
Well, if their prosperity depends on Drake's Fang, our goal is to destroy that crystal. They're probably not going to be too happy about that.
The juiciest meat. Greens-fed birds. You wouldn't believe how much he gave. What can I do for you, sir? Oh, then be off with you.
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than
wow.
and an urge to
Well, she's frank. What can you...
Just leave, will you?
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Carpets have
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you. The one who... What do you want?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you?
Thank you.
Let me treat you.
Oh, he's just here somewhere.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
Oh, strategy's gonna bribe somebody?
By the sands. One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to...
All right, but not money. Care to explain why you're giving
bait, my boy? One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in... But my uncharacteristic indiscretion... Just they took me aside and said they could procure the crystal...
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000.
500,000 is a lot, buddy.
A small price to pay for it, but enough about my...
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town.
Formed a crystal
I'll wager
cartel.
those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere.
I'll wager you're...
We'll meet with them then.
and put an end to the trouble loop.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, over there.
Prying eyes.
No, this way.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
So you could... I guess you can go through this checkpoint, right? Go through the desert gate. This way, yep.
All that crashing and banging about before.
Should we ride the chocobo? I want some XP along the way. Mastering stuff is getting super expensive in terms of AP. Not very much AP actually. It's not worth it. Let's get our little buddy out here.
Come on. Faster!
You can fight on the chocobo, but it's like not very efficient. Why do these have goblins?
Get him!
Okay, yeah, the wolves give way more AP. I don't know what's up with that. We are still missing a bounty somewhere in the desert. I mean, I'm not sure where it is. Actually, I should look. Maybe it's over here and I just missed it. Desert roses. Northeastern corner of the Velcroy Desert. Oh, okay, it's actually over there. Alright, well, we can do that. Is there a... yeah, there's a teleporter back here. Alright, we can just... yeah, the flying units are not worth fighting at all.
I'll take it from here.
Let me guess, they're gonna turn on us. Oh man, that is a lot of crystals. Alright, they've been hiding out here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming.
All the silver and stones I could...
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh? That.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your
so
choosing.
Teaming up with,
now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh?
Well, looters.
What brings you here?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And
I mean, I'm not such a huge
good friends.
Not a huge fan
we
of
elected to
patriotism,
increase
but
that portion.
this is
and
pretty.
Share the benefits.
This is the
And
end,
now
the
that
logical
these
end result
crystals
of
are
that.
officially
Like,
property
well,
of the Kingdom of
work for
Valud,
whoever gives you
we
the
are
most.
duty-bound
Again,
not to
securing that
interfere,
bag.
no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get
This is like some equivalent of diplomatic community.
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them.
All
Kill them
right.
both.
Immediately opens this.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh wait, he healed. Alright, now we gotta get rid of the healer first. Dead name. There's even more?
Get him.
Normal enemies get staggered so easily. Generally, no big deal unless there's a ton of them. Because they don't even get a chance to swing.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps
Hey man,
that's
no
for the
witnesses.
best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
Yeah,
Buying one's
the
way
shit
into
talk.
confidence of...
This was the trouble you spoke of.
Well, indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you...
Well, about those crystals, my end goal is to get rid of all of them. so maybe best not to.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind.
I guess we're almost at time, so let's do the bounty and then we'll probably call it.
It occurs to me that I still don't.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive. To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. You still have the purse.
Oh.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here.
Another seal. Bro, how many seals do we have? I think we have more seals than gym badges already. Hold on.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it.
Thank you.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Alright, how many seals we got? Oh, these are Stoluses.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
Must complete. Alright. Any side quests here? Oh, we do, right here.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master.
I wouldn't put it up.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice, People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have it.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
Alright, gotta figure out what kind of knife he wants.
I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. And that Luba...
I'd be a...
So...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way. We need information.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk. There's the butcher, of course. They're bound to have an opinion or two. All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak...
All right.
Go to the butcher.
Let's hope this...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
Oh, even more quests.
I better get to it.
Yes, they're quite sort of. Lord... Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes a good...
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays shut.
Needed to a silken...
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil.
Are you all right?
The baths and second thought. Perhaps...
That depends on...
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source, but I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. Go to Doznoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Fire elemental, maybe?
Wonderful.
Wonder what
Leave
would,
the market by the south gate. These baths are all that my livelihood, my very life.
Huh? I guess. Alright, well, we'll tie up these.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Oh, oops. Oh, the hot water's over here. I'll talk to another person.
Lubor was true to his word.
Just look at the detail, the craftsmanship.
I'll be asking for you again.
Plates and pots.
I'll find one more person to talk to about it.
Fresh bread.
Oh, maybe it's at the end
oven.
of the other
Here,
side.
have a taste.
Here? Seems unlikely. Ah, yeah, at least we got a treasure chest out of it. At the other end.
Well, we can make our way back.
If you can't even fill my cup,
This river runs all the way to the southern.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
Still nothing.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters. All under...
Melty stoneware.
Still nothing.
Needed to a silken softness.
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
It would make a fine gift.
Is it true what I'm...
Upstairs, maybe? Maybe upstairs. This just goes.
You're going to drink my pockets dry. I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Still nothing. Alright, let's do the other one first. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. Oh no, never mind. We were just here the whole time.
What is it? Sorry, Hunter. I have a question. Can you tell me?
That's the monster hunter.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is. All business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Anything I can interest you in?
Breath of lightning.
My thanks.
Alright, we should sell all our valuable whatevers.
Thank you for your custom.
We should get going soon. Do you... water?
Oh, this is like the salt dunes or whatever.
Ah, I'm...
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Then allow me. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, they're soldiers, but no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of...
Not by choice.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road. If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. I've lost one Cid already.
I don't plan on dying.
Well...
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs.
Oh.
Shall we press on?
Oh no. Shoot. Alright, hopefully there's like a checkpoint over there, because I'm like, I would have to run all the way back
girl,
through
the
the
gate's
dunes.
open now, we can press on. Run like the wind.
What the hell are those things?
Oh, okay, so there are like bombs. Guess they're causing your water problems.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Not need to do that. That's decent chunk of XP.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Ready, go? Faster!
Oh, there you go. Obelisk activated.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Well, hey, I mean, getting yourself killed would not have helped anybody, so...
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the
I don't think
courage of
Clive
my
is
brother,
interested in being king.
I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled
I mean,
by
it's good
my
on him
father.
to realize that, you know,
You would see me
didn't go far
following
enough.
his
Got you
footsteps.
going.
And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy.
Damn. John Brown,
I am
Clive?
certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part
Oh wait,
ways.
but no, I need to
Wish me luck
assist
in
to
convincing
help
my
with the bounty.
Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you.
We already took us. We already Mega Man'd him. Yeah. Alright. Actually, speaking of that, no, we don't need to do that. Speaking of that, it only costs 120 to get the other Titan ability, so maybe I'll do that. Raging Fist. Step forward to defeat and deliver a blinding flurry of high-speed punches. Blocking an enemy attack with the step forward increases the potency of the following punches. That's pretty. Still gotta upgrade the aerial blast.
No good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
So, you learn anything useful?
Only that a blade should be durable and...
All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than... Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his... That can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start.
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor.
Is there no one else you can turn?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. A merchant, a favorite.
Oh, there's even more to this quest. Oh, okay. We gotta help.
Finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Alright, buddy, I fixed your water.
There he is.
What do I get for this?
I was hoping we'd be seeing the baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear.
Now, tell me this. What did you find?
Not what I expected.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. But I burdened you with my... Right. It's high time...
Wow, 270 ability points? Nice. Oh, we got a Scarletite too. We can craft the Drake's whatever now. Alright, I'll do that off screen. No big deal. I don't think having a little bit extra defense is really that much. Alright, let's see if we can... Let's see if we can land this. Doesn't do as much, you can almost counter hit. Oh, okay. We do a little pause. There you go. 2, 3. Once again, because they don't like attack that aggressively or even do that much damage, it's kind of useless to learn their patterns.
Run like the wind.
The birds don't give much ability points. No. Yeah, 90 AP definitely. There's more of them over there. Does walking to the whirlwinds do anything? It doesn't seem like it. It's not very aggressive, see?
This one.
the very end of this. Oh, yeah, whatever the hell this is. Oh, it's a turtle. Festillo Cologne.
Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need a bigger sword.
Oh, you still take the damage though.
Over here! This one.
This is the North Star, that shit.
Waken! This one. Over here.
Oh, wait, they changed position. Not Alright, not too bad. About to level here. Hey, more Scarlet's height. Nice.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Yeah.
Let's go find out the hint about this dude's knife and we'll call it a day. Let me see what the upgrade version of this does. Increase attack potency. Oh, ability duration can be extended. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess you have to mash it. That's kind of. Oh, we almost have enough for the upgraded aerial blast, so we'll just save up. Oh, huge frame rate drops. Another reason I gotta do this quick.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
I'll find this metal trader. Oh, there we go.
You deserve a rest. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone, but adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to
well,
use.
if you add carbon to iron, you get
that
steel.
It would either be too heavy
IRL.
or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive,
Limestone.
Oh no, we gotta get him limestone too? Come on, you're in the desert.
This is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
You'll have no trouble finding lime.
Then I suppose I'll...
Right you are.
Okay, never mind. There's more. Search the Velcro. Gather limestone. Oh. Oh, okay, it's over here. Okay, good. We just have to travel the other way.
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Made from the stoutest stoneware. Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
We should get going soon.
Alright, hopefully no fight for this, but I mean, knowing our luck. Gonna be, limestone's gonna be guarded by some, oh no, never mind. It's just on the ground here, buddy. Dude, this is like right where you always hang out. Why don't you just get it yourself? Alright.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Finally, we'll be able to get the outside.
silver platters, weights and pots,
The juiciest meat from green. Yes, they're my carpets have pride of place.
Here you go, buddy.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is...
A brittle white stone that grows in the restorative hot springs near Damamil. It can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were... A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
That sounds like my cue.
I'm sorry, Forge.
Let's take a... First things first, Sava, do you think... What do I... It's sharp-ish, and it's heavy. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but it looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction.
Oh, he still gets fired? Oh.
One that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would.
And who would... The butcher? The hunter?
Oh.
The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number one in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. What would you do if you...
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge.
Okay, yeah, you don't need a wonder product.
I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone, or...
I mean, it had to do with knowing your
anything much
customer.
at all. Meaning...
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no...
And when I do...
More renown for you. Okay, do we have enough? No, we need to, like, 140 more. Alright, we'll call it here. Continue this on the weekend. I'll see you guys later.